Hello everyone, this is Lorena, and I'm back with another Doings video. I made a reference there in the title of the last video, but we're going to continue because I'm done thinking about mediocre villains. I mean, seriously. Although this series did better than Arc 5 at least. Arc 5's villains were so much worse. They should have just kept Yuri as a villain. Yuri was pretty good. Okay, and Ghost Girl at the very bottom here. Hasn't it been forever since you last stepped foot into a digital world? Yes, it has been forever. I haven't seen him here in a long time. You may be right. My real-world duties have kept me away. And so have mine. Well, even though I don't have many. Remember the time you and I were in a different digital world? To chase down a hacker? Yeah, a different digital world to chase... Okay, sure. Oh, let's bring up past memories like it's no big deal. I do. It was me, you, and the shepherd. Oh no, not just a shepherd, but the shepherd. You know, I prefer I prefer Blood Shepherd, and because I like the edginess of it. You know, I know it sounds too edgy for an adult to call his avatar Blood Shepherd, but I think it's a cool name, even if it is edgy and it sounds like he's 14. Speaking of the shepherd, how is your brother doing? Same old, same old. We've been working together a bit more recently. If he gets wind that I hired you for another dangerous mission, he'll become very worried. Really? I don't remember much about him except that he hated the Ignis. That's all I remember about Blood Shepherd. He hates the Ignis. But I suppose he also cares about his sister too. Which I somehow forgot. Oops. I guess that's how much screen time he got. Oops. Come on now, he's not like that. Really? Because it looks like he is, based on your facial expression. In fact, I haven't even seen that facial expression. Can someone introduce the shepherd to the game? I want the shepherd in the game again. Wait, again? Okay, sure. You're wrong, and I would know. Brothers always worry about their sisters. I'm sorry! I mean, I'm not. It's just, I might be in a bit of a situation here. I'm not going to elaborate. That's true, but you and Sky are on a whole different level. Yeah, worrying about me, definitely not exactly the weirdest thing ever. It might be justifiable, just a bit. And yeah, Akira and Sky, on a whole different level. I have never seen a pair of siblings like them. Ever. You know what, I may want to... You know what, screw this. Did you say something? Wait, do you know how to read minds? Because I don't think she was muttering anything. Emma, Ghost Girl, were you muttering something? Because I think that you were. No. Dude, are you trolling? I'm just thinking it must be rough to be a CEO, having to worry about anything and everything. You were doing something very sus, weren't you, Ghost Girl? I could see it through your eyes! Actually, that's not true, but okay, sure. Oh my! Why would the CEO of Soul Technologies be hanging out in a place like this? And why would you be around this place away from the gate? And because I need to talk to your boss. Aha. You want to help us terminate the Ignis. That's not quite right. Oh, then I believe your discussion will be very short. But if you still want to talk to Master Varus, I have no authority to stop you. However, I sense that you have something else you wish to say to me. Yes, I believe that you are correct. Please, I'm all ears. I challenge you to a duel. Ah, a duel. Even though we've teamed in the past, I haven't forgiven you for what you did to Sky. You've also used me to trap Playmaker. So this duel isn't for business, it's for myself. You're challenging me, not as the CEO of a multinational corporation. Dude, what the fuck? You're challenging me not as the CEO of a multinational corporation, but as just another duelist. How exciting! You've given me goosebumps. But can you actually defeat me? My son Avalons are a perfect defense. Oh, really? I faced worse than you to survive the power struggles within Soul Technologies. And be right back. I better go get my deck. Well, technically, it's the deck I have equipped to him. No, wait, hold on. No, I did not mean to click there. Why do I have that useless skill anyway? That useless ability where I just click random shit. I wonder who's away from the gate in Jack's world. Probably Jaden for some reason. He probably left the gate. Maybe as himself at least. He may be like, what? We're going to ignore that detail. I mean, it's probably actually Bastion or something. Or maybe Chaz. I'm more of a slacker than Chaz is, to be honest. I don't think he would argue with that. Wait, hold on a second. You fucker, you're all the way over there. Dude, I could have missed you. Yes, what are you talking about? He just said that. He just said he wasn't over it. And I'm not over it either. I'm not over it. I'm gonna destroy you, Spectre. You deserve what you're about to get. I'm going to kill you, Spectre. It's going to be fun, Spectre. Okay, hold on. I hope I don't brick. Okay, good. I'm going to actually duel this time. And to be honest, Revolver actually didn't have that much to say. It was more than Spectre probably would have expected, but it was still pretty brief. But there is something I would like to get off my chest when I do go over there, you know? Because Revolver does kind of have a point about a number of things, and I just need to pronounce it. I need to say that dialogue. It needs to come from my very soul. It needs to get out of my... Spectre, will you hurry up? I don't have all day. I don't have all day, Spectre. But okay. Hold on. I'll hydrate while you're busy doing shit. My turn. I will destroy you. You deserve this. You deserve this. And you deserve even more than this. Okay, hold on a second, hold on. I attack you directly. And you lose! You lose because screw you! I'm not even satisfied. Alright, well, now that that's out of my system, who is actually in Jack's world? It could be Cyrus. How dare you chop down my... Dude, I was not chopping down your trees! Why does he accuse everyone? Oh. Okay, no one has left the gate yet, but Bandit Keith has left the dungeon. Why did he leave the dungeon? Did I allow you to leave the dungeon, Bandit Keith? My guards must be very incompetent. I don't even have any real guards, and the whole dungeon joke is just, well, I'm pissed. I'm very pissed. Did you not notice this? Maybe I'm the wrong Kaiba sibling, Bandit Keith. But you know what? I think Mokuba can sound pretty damn pissed. But I don't mean... Okay, well, go back to the dungeon, Bandit Keith. Bandit Keith, you're supposed to be in the dungeon as long as I had to deal with this bullshit. Yeah, that's right. Because I'm a villain right now, bitch. Get into the dungeon! I want to hear you scream when I go back there. And did I... Dude, I cannot let you be away from the gate because you're worse. You are just worse. You're worse. I'm more pissed at you than I am at Bandit Keith. And Bandit Keith was just a joke I came up with at random. You, though, fuck you. I don't see any reason for anyone to want to play as you except for your gyms. Who goes into ranked and Scud? Seriously? Well, some people do. I've seen it. Kinda weird, but sure. I mean, I guess that's fair. But if you're going to play a burn deck, you might as well play as someone that's actually likable. Or someone that has a proper personality with more redeeming qualities than this fucker. Actually, Kaiba is better than you in every single way imaginable. Every single way. There is no debate here. No debate whatsoever. Anyway, you may be like, were you doing something? No, I was just... Listen, sometimes I just stare. I don't know why I do that. It just happens. I stare into nothingness. You may be like, why? Hold on. I have to say this in the most brutal way possible. The fact that Soul Technology's CEO is here means you're finally taking the threat. Okay, that's nothing like Revolver. Hold on. The fact that Soul Technology's CEO is here means you're finally taking this threat seriously. Finally. And believe what you want, Boris, but to prepare for the future, I want to form an alliance. Does this mean Soul Technologies agrees that the Ignis must be destroyed? No, you don't. You agree with Playmaker instead. Let me make this crystal clear, Zyzen. The Dark Ignis, the Flame Ignis, they're no concern. But the Light Ignis is not the same as them. I know, but destroying the Ignis? That's no different than what happened before. If there's a chance for a peaceful resolution, I will take it, no matter how small the probability. Then our discussion is over. Zyzen, you're too weak, not just as a duelist, but also as a leader. That weakness will not only destroy Soul Technologies, but also the world! Yes, I did need all that emotion put into all of that. I know Revolver wasn't going to be that emotional about it, but still. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'm calling Bandit Keith a fucking stereotype. Who do you think I'm mad at? Ugh. Go! A link to Trickstar Holy Angel. Holly Angel. Shit. Yeah, it's Holly Angel, not Hold on, let me start over. I don't know what happens to my soundboard. I said I was starting over. Dear God. But to be fair, I did just cook next in some variety. Actually, I'm pretty sure I did click next. Normally, probably just press the cursor. You can probably see me do it on screen. Go! Link to Trickstar Holly Angel. Sky. Sky and I didn't have such a wonderful childhood. We had no family, no home, no money. Okay, so my therapist wants me to come up with positives. Okay, so here are some 3 positives right here. I have family, I have a home, and I have money. Right now. Right now, at least. I will destroy this country if it ever tries to take my money away from me. And that's a joke. I'm not serious. Do not arrest me. I'm not gonna destroy anything, okay? That's a joke. A terrible joke, but still a joke. It was just me and Sky. The 2 of us against the entire world. The 2 of us against the entire world. I mean, I know that my therapist has a point, but still. I have to just be pissed for a while, you know? I'm pissed. I'm upset. I'm about to go fucking insane. I don't want to hear focus on the positives. No. I want to go out there and destroy some shit. I mean, not really. I'm not going to destroy anything. Don't worry. Please do not arrest me. I will not damage anything. Well, my mental health is going downhill, but I mean, apart from that, I think the only thing I have to worry about is making sure my mental health doesn't get worse. I think it's mostly fine right now, though. You may be like, what the hell is going on over there? Oh, are you American, by any chance? No? If you're not American, you can just go ahead and ignore everything, you know? Unless you're one of the countries Trump is threatening. Unless you're in one of the countries Trump is threatening. I really wish that Trump wouldn't that sort. It was just me and Sky, the 2 of us against the entire world. And I will be as negative as I want. I have a naturally negative personality. And I will keep saying that line as often as I want because I think it's hilarious. You may be like, what? Why? But with context, it becomes funnier, okay? Seriously. I was watching One Piece. So that's the context. I thought it was hilarious. Having a negative personality was a benefit in a situation like that. I was just like, what the freaking hell? It was my duty to take care of Sky, so I was forced to grow up fast. Man, I hate when that happens. When you're forced to grow up fast, that sucks. Desperate for food and shelter, I did whatever I could to earn a dime. I didn't want to do dirty work, but it was the only work I could get. It was a dark time, but a single glimmer of light kept me going. Sky. What was Sky doing all day then? Because she must have been so bored and so lonely. And honestly, I don't want to think about this. Making her happy meant the world to me. Making her happy meant the world to me. And making sure she felt safe. Don't go overboard with this. Don't go overboard, Akira. Even to this day. He went overboard, that's the joke. The joke is he already went overboard. Here I go. Attack! Trickstar Holly Angel! What is with me and playing active characters that get... Wait a minute, what the hell was going to leave my mouth? Hooray! There'll be no encores for you. You've grown, Sky. Grown so much that you no longer need my help. I think she would beg to differ. Akira? Sky. What are you doing here? I just suddenly felt like dueling. Will you duel me, Blue Angel? Of course, I'd be glad to. Okay, I think that is everyone. With the loudest part of the video depending on OBS Studio wanting mercy. It depends on the mercy of my settings. I'm gonna do Trudge. I'm not doing anything illegal, Trudge. Well, known is, but I'm not. I'm not actually going to do anything illegal. Don't worry, don't worry. Although if insulting Trump becomes illegal, that might be a problem. If insulting Elon Musk becomes an issue, that I don't... Dude, just... dude, let me do what I want. I'm not gonna do anything. I've got nothing. Someone wanted to ruin my life, it wouldn't take much. I don't think anyone needs to see proof of this. But Elon Musk exists, okay, fine. And Trump exists too, but honestly, I think that we need help. America, can you be help for yourself, please? So I can be sane again? Although, was I ever sane? Well, I was more sane last year. You may be like, really? Yes. You may be pressing X. X? Don't worry, that was just my villain arc talking. I'm just, planning my next move. I've got to do some shit around here if I want an actual villain arc. So, let's see, who next should I target? Who should I add to my dungeon? I should target someone that would really piss me off. Or someone that has pissed me off. Spectre, do you want to join my dungeon? No, I don't think I could keep him there. I think he would break out of it pretty easily. I think he has too much power, so I'm just not going to bother. Okay, alright. Yeah, well, a bunch of things are against the law. Like, for example, did you add time travel to the list of things that are against the law? You didn't? Why is time travel not against the law then? Come on, Trudge, get on that! What the hell are you doing? Get back to work. Anyway, guys, let's go and wrap things up for this video. I'm going to wait until the event ends, and then after the event ends, I will do the survey on screen. Because I actually have an opinion about it. You may be like, wait, what? An opinion? What? No, don't worry, it's not a bad opinion or anything like that. It's just... well... I'm a disaster, what do you expect? Anyway, I'll be back here for the KC Cup, probably. Probably, I might actually pay attention to this one. Unless I see too many mirror matches. I really don't want to duel Jaden over and over. No, I'm not switching active characters just not to get that. No. Dude, I don't want to duel Jaden, okay?